Now, I think I just found the right video. The cost of living in the Philippines as a day in my life aboard. I mean, let's see if the Philippines is expensive or cheap. I mean, I know they're cheap, but how cheap is the Philippines? That's my question that I want him to answer, and hopefully he can.
This time, I'm going to be mixing things up a bit and giving you a special peek into my life here in the Philippines.
And he lives in the Philippines.
I've been living on the main island of Luzon for over 2 years now, and it's been such an incredible experience. Today, I'm specifically going to focus on a common curiosity for foreigners thinking about moving abroad.
Okay.
How much does it actually cost to live here?
I might be considering it. I'm not gonna lie, I might be considering it. Philippines, I love the Philippines. I got a lot of Philippine fans. They're loving people, I'm not gonna lie.
Years ago, when I just started getting outside of the United States to
Take a
explore
trip out
the
there.
world, I often wondered what it would be like if I suddenly plopped myself down into a foreign country with no return ticket home. How challenging would it be to adapt? Could I find ways to live like a local and afford it?
Very challenging.
Over time and with experience, I realized that adjusting to life overseas wasn't as daunting as I had originally expected. And the cost of living abroad, especially in a place like Southeast Asia, could be much lower than anticipated. I do hope that the information in this video will be insightful and useful for many of you out there. And for my very supportive audience here in the Philippines, I'm totally aware that I'm going to be covering a lot of what you already know as locals. But I would greatly appreciate if you can drop a line in the comments below with your tips and suggestions for expats and travelers.
This is gonna be a good video.
Oh, if you can give a shout out to your favorite destination across the Philippine Islands.
I don't have a favorite destination yet, but I'm gonna enjoy this video. I'm gonna enjoy this video because I do want to take a trip out here sometime in my life. Do want to take a trip out here.
Somewhere special and off the beaten path, I would really
Maybe do a
appreciate
collab with SB19.
Okay, so
maybe.
How much do I pay to live here in the Philippines? Well,
Oh yeah.
let's jump right in.
Let's get
break
it.
down.
Let's get it.
Come on.
I want to see this. I got so many questions that he's probably not going to even answer because this is only the cost of living. Bro, I want to know what's the average height in the Philippines. I want to know so much. It's crazy. So much. So hopefully everybody can answer my questions in the comments. I want to know the average height. I want to know what's the best thing to do in the Philippines besides karaoke, because I know that's top one. What's top two? Another thing I want to know is how big is the Philippines? Like, how big is this? I also want to know that. I got so many questions. It's crazy. I'm going to just continue.
So right now I'm staying in Angeles City, which is about an hour north of Manila.
English City?
And I really like living here because you have this large urban setting
Say Manila?
that's right next door to the Zambales mountain range and vast tropical countryside. It's just beautiful. I love immersing myself in nature.
That looks
and hiking around in the
nice.
nearby wilderness. So this location provides an excellent blend of city and country life.
There's palm trees out there?
I'm not on a terribly busy street. Come along this pathway and I'll show you my apartment.
Let's get it.
I'm on the second floor, so fortunately I get a bit of a view of the jagged mountains off to the west.
That's a nice view.
It makes for some amazing sunsets, for sure.
Oh, it's pretty nice.
Okay. Welcome to my little studio apartment,
Picasa.
which I'm currently renting from a kind Filipina landlady just down the street. I didn't need a lot of space, so I was fine with the basics for a fully furnished unit. This is my living room. You can see I have my couch on one side, a TV on the other. This is my dining / work desk. Got a window for some natural light, which is great. And the all-important air conditioner. I'm so happy I have that, especially for the scorching hot months.
Needs that,
And then
needs that.
over here, I have a kitchen with appliances and dishes.
I heard it is very hot in the Philippines. I have heard that it is very hot. His house looked very compacted. Is that the bathroom right near the kitchen? This is very compact. I wouldn't be used to living like this, but I probably could make it happen if I have like an office so I can still do my YouTube videos and stuff. I probably could make it happen. But living with like 2, 3 people, this is pretty tiny. This is small. But you got to see it through. You got to see it through. At least you're not in the streets.
On the other side, this is my large bed.
His room is inside of his kitchen and his kitchen inside of his bathroom. This is a studio. This is tiny, but I wonder if in the Philippines, do they count this as a 1-bedroom house? Because where I'm from, they count this as a studio. When your kitchen and your bedroom is like close to each other like this, and your bathroom, this is a studio.
Closet space on the other side. This is kind of interesting. Right over here, I have another small kitchen. This is called a wet kitchen here.
Wait, what the?
So I can do cleaning or do preparation for cooking.
A wet kitchen? He has another kit. You got 2 kitchens? Hold up. Time out. Time out, Philippines. Time out. Y'all have 2 kitchens. These little things right here goes to a washer and dryer, but that's where I live at. Yeah. Y'all gonna have a lot of questions to answer for me in the comments. So we wanted to get these comments. We wanted to get them going. We wanted to get them going. Two kitchens? Question mark.
And not have the smells come inside. On the left, this is my bathroom with a generously sized shower.
It's a nice shower.
Hot and cold water.
Nice shower.
Yeah, pretty much everything that I need for a tiny, cozy place like this.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
At the moment, I'm currently renting this studio with Wi-Fi included for a price of 13,000 pesos per month.
He only paid $271 a month? Philippines, if y'all watching this, if I told y'all how much I pay, y'all would faint. $12.50 a month. That's just rent. $12.50 a month. Yes, US is pricey. Pricey.
That also includes cleaning twice a month. Now, there are definitely places throughout the city that are...
You pay $271. It includes cleaning, Wi-Fi, and the shelter over your head. I'm gonna have to get my suitcase and this. I think it's time to move. I think I think I have a nice journey out there. I don't know.
Much cheaper. For example, you can find a small and furnished apartment for as low as 5,000 pesos per month. However, I needed furniture, appliances, and internet. So I was fortunate to find a pretty good deal for this gated apartment complex in such a convenient location. For the Philippines, the internet speed is decent.
Oh,
Let's
Lord.
do a test now.
Let's see.
So yeah, between 40 and 50 Mbps download speed, and about 25 to 30 Mbps upload speed.
Oh man,
which is enough for me.
It's decent.
If I were paying for the internet service, it would be about 1,500 pesos per month. And also, if I were to schedule additional cleaning, that would be about 300 pesos for every cleaning session.
That's not bad, man. Every time you say pesos, 300 and 800 pesos, I'd be thinking of freaking $800, $300. Not gonna lie, but that's not bad. My internet's a little better. It should be way better, but it's a little better than that.
As for utilities, the cost of city water is about 213 pesos, while the cost of electricity is approximately 2,500 pesos.
$52, not bad.
Of course, the cost of electricity can change quite a bit during the hotter months. Oh, and while I do use tap water for cooking, I do order purified drinking water from a local supplier, and they have numerous filters in place to ensure the water is safe to drink. Each blue container holds 20 liters and costs 25 pesos to refill.
50 cents?
Also, delivery is free.
And delivery's free?
Oh, before I forget,
fresh water.
I've got to run a few errands, so why don't you come with me?
Let's go.
I'll just quickly drop this off outside.
I didn't bring any luggage, but
the fee for trash collection in front of my unit is minimal, only 200 pesos per month.
This is nice. This is nice. Not gonna lie.
A short walk away from my front door, I have a handy...
Is that 3 people on a freaking moped? Wow.
laundry shop,
That's a lot.
which is similar to many others scattered around towns and cities throughout the Philippines. Now, it's tremendously convenient because I can just come and drop off my dirty clothes and then return later once they've been washed, dried, and neatly folded by shop employees. Now here, the price is 28 pesos per kilo of clothing. So for me, that works out to be about 300 pesos per month for laundry.
That's not bad.
Not bad.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all. $6 a month for washing clothes? I pay that in a day to wash my clothes. Yes, I pay that in a day to wash my clothes. Philippines like, I'm never moving to the U.S. I'm never moving to the U.S.
Oh, thank you.
Nice and clean. And she's nice. Oh, it must be the little city part.
The iPhone 15 is here, and this is a mouse
Okay.
case.
Okay. Got another question for y'all in the Philippines. I wonder if y'all, is the main transportation in the Philippines dirt bikes and bikes? I mean, I see cars, of course, but is the main transportation, like the designated transportation, is it dirt bikes and bikes? That's my question. That's a crazy looking dirt bike.
Which is
or
only about
moped.
7 minutes away from my apartment.
That's what I say, City Clink? What is this, a stadium?
Let's head inside and grab some groceries.
That's a grocery store? Wait, hold up. This man said grab groceries. This is a freaking mall. Y'all have an H&M? We have an H&M. What else y'all have? Y'all have a Starbucks? We got Starbucks. I got a little merry-go-round in the middle. We had that. We don't have a hypermarket. What's that little mask he got on? I'm not gonna lie, y'all groceries almost the same prices as ours, but ours probably it's probably added on by like $2 more than what y'all seeing. Add $2 to that, and that's probably how much our groceries are to each thing he just picked up. Sometimes cheaper.
Obviously, like many other places throughout Southeast Asia, going to local wet markets will be cheaper when it comes to lots of fruits and veggies. For the time being, however, I feel a little bit more at ease buying produce here in the supermarket.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. How are you?
I feel like he didn't buy much.
Thank you very much. Okay, the grand
like he
total
didn't
for
buy
this
much.
little shopping spree was 1,374 pesos.
$29.
for some basic items. I would say on average I spend between 4,000 and 7,000 pesos for groceries and kitchen supplies every month. I tend to splurge a bit on things like
it's not bad.
cheese, sauces, yogurt, and imported cereals, so that can lead to higher prices at checkout.
Yeah.
With all this talk of food, what do you say we go for a picnic? Come on.
I thought you was gonna say fast food, but
this is really nice.
Picnic works.
Perfect day to be outside enjoying such amazing weather. Although I think I'm starting to get a sunburn already. I always burn here. But check this out. I'm going to order some food using Food Panda.
Let's go.
Now, Food Panda is one of the most popular food
Now you talking my language. Ordering the food, and now you talking my language. You talking my
delivery
language.
companies out there in Asia. It's kind of similar to DoorDash, Uber Eats, and
Oh
Grubhub.
snap! Y'all got this?
Now, for the sake
Okay.
of easy global comparison, I'm going to order a Big Mac meal from McDonald's. And you can see from the app, they have a lot of great discounts. This is very
Y'all got a
common
McDonald's,
for these
bro?
online food delivery companies. So it looks
They got
like
Chick-fil-A?
they have a 50% discount up to 75 pesos off. So that's about $1.50.
Uh huh.
Pretty good.
$3.83. It's not bad.
And we're set. The food should be here in about 20 minutes.
20
In the
minutes.
meantime, let me talk about credit for calling, texting, and mobile data.
What you mean credit? You need credit for calling, texting, and mobile data? Hold up.
Postpaid phone plans are offered all over the place, but I prefer to have more control over what I pay based on what I need from month to month.
Okay.
Basically, I pay cash to load credit onto my phone at a grocery store or 7-Eleven.
Uh-huh.
And then I subscribe to a prepaid call, text, and or data plan that is valid for 1 day, 3 days, or a full month if needed.
Mm-hmm.
I usually pay about 250 pesos per month.
For
But
your
for
phone?
someone who needs unlimited calls, texts, and a fair amount of data on a daily basis,
Mm-hmm.
prices range between 300 and 500 pesos on the lower end.
6 to 10.
Data speeds are inconsistent, but improving over time. 4G LTE is available in most urban areas, and 5G is now rapidly expanding
1
across the
megabit's crazy.
Philippine Islands in select locations. Looks like McDonald's will be here in less than 5 minutes. You can
Uh-oh.
actually track the rider, and this is very good. I'm getting hungry.
You're making me hungry. Not
Looks like
gonna
my
lie.
food is here.
Uh-oh.
Great.
On the moped.
Oh, thank you.
Wait, why you got 2 drinks? One for me? I didn't even ask for one.
I'm telling you, I don't get McDonald's that often,
Yeah. Bad eats.
but this looks really
But-
good.
Food is
Actually,
food,
one
man.
place that I do
Food
eat
is
at
food.
fairly frequently is one of the most popular fast food chains in the Philippines. In fact,
Chick-fil-A.
I think it is the most popular. Jollibee.
Jollibee.
And I don't know why, but they really have some amazing
Okay. Explain. How is Jollibee the most popular food place in the Philippines? I'll wait. What are they famous for? Their French fries, burgers. What are they famous for? I gotta know this in the comments. What are they famous for? Gotta know. Jollibee. I like the name. I like the logo too.
food, great deals, and for some reason they have
Oh my God, this is only $3.19 in the Philippines. 2 drinks. Okay, we're not gonna include the spoon and the fork. Look like chicken, rice, pasta, and it look like liver, but I'm pretty sure it's not liver. I hate liver. I hate
best
mushrooms
pancakes
too.
I've ever had at any fast food restaurant globally.
Y'all
I
got
don't
fried
understand that,
chicken?
but
God.
they do.
Look, if I come to the Philippines, the first place I'm hitting is Jollibee's, and I'm getting that fried chicken. Gotta try it out.
All right, anyway, I'm going to eat my unhealthy food here,
Yeah.
and then I'll show you a bit more.
Let's get it, man. I'm ready. Big Mac with the fries, with the 2 drinks is crazy, but
As for getting around, I ended up buying my own Honda Beat scooter.
mm-hmm.
This is a 2019 model, and just perfect for quick trips all over the city.
Is that the little motor right there?
I ended up buying this for 43,000 pesos, with about 4,000 kilometers on the odometer. Registration
$896 sound expensive, but then I think about it, I'm like, $896 not expensive for a bike. That's not expensive with only 2,000 miles on it. Philippines, y'all wheeling me in. Y'all took that fishing rod and y'all wheeling me in. Y'all wheeling me in. I'm seeing some good prices, man. Amazing prices.
paperwork, and basic insurance were about 2,000 pesos. And
So,
every few
hold
months I
up.
can take this in for an oil.
Come to think about it, I could do YouTube, live in the Philippines, and be able to live out there.
Oil change for about 200 pesos.
Oil change is $4.
I gotta say, having this scooter makes a huge difference.
Oil change for me is like
Fast, easy, fun,
$110.
and super efficient.
I do my own oil changes though. My own little mechanic. They pump your gas. Hold up, they pump your gas for you in the Philippines. Y'all really,
The
y'all.
Honda Beat, which as far as I know is only offered in Asia, offers mind-blowing fuel efficiency. On average, it gets about 140 miles per gallon. So it's 3 liters for 164 pesos. Roughly every month, I pay 600 pesos for gas. Now that is hard to beat.
That's impossible to beat. $12.50 a month. Let's try somewhere between 150, 300, somewhere between that. It depends how much you drive, to be honest. It differs. And it's a Honda bike. Honda's good. I feel like I would have the time of my life out here.
Another thing I have to take care of today is my visa for the Philippines. So I'm now at another shopping mall, about 15 minutes away from my place. And inside they have a field office for the Bureau of Immigration.
Okay.
So I'm going to head in and show you exactly how I'm able to stay here legally.
Oh, let me see this.
Hello.
Hello.
Soup, I love you. The mattress cover.
Let me watch my video, ads.
I adjust.
That's all I'm trying to do. Make sure you don't skip the ads.
So when I first arrived in the Philippines prior to the pandemic, I was given a stamp at the airport, or a visa on arrival, which allowed me to stay in the country under a tourist visa for a little less than a month. I think 28 days to be exact. But if a foreign visitor decides to extend their stay in the country, just like I did, the Philippines Bureau of Immigration offers 2-month and 6-month extensions, and these can be obtained over and over.
For real?
The 6-month extension is only offered in Manila, so I choose to get an extension every 2 months at this field office.
Extension, sir?
Yeah, just extension. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. All I have to do is fill out a small form with my information, provide my expiring visa and passport, pay the extension fee at the cashier's desk, and then wait about 2 hours to retrieve my passport and new visa extension document. Normally, I just grab a bite to eat and do a bit of shopping in the mall to pass the time. Today, I'm paying 2 charges. One is the typical extension fee of 2,840 pesos. And the other one is a yearly fee that you have to pay for an iCard. It's an identification card for foreigners here. And that is 2,400 pesos.
$50, okay.
All things told, I usually end up paying about 20,000 pesos per year for immigration charges and visa extension fees.
$417.
Which really isn't that bad.
It's not.
In
It's
some
not that
countries,
bad.
you have to completely leave and come back for a visa renewal every so often.
Oh, that's stupid.
So I'm thankful I don't have to go through that hassle.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, well, that was pain-free. After turning in my forms a few hours ago, I now have my passport and official document showing that my visa is valid for another 2 months.
There you go.
Yay.
There you go. It's that easy. That's simple. Just take a few hours. Still got a whole day ahead of you.
I think that has to be the cheapest amount I've ever paid for parking. 10 pesos.
21 cents? Wow. How many malls is out the Philippines? How many malls is out here? Central Park Tower. That's nice. If I have a visit here, you will see me up here. I don't know where he at, but you will see me over here, bro. You will see me in this pool. This is nice. Penthouse Hotel. This is nice.
Alrighty, as the day starts to wind down, I thought I'd take you to one of my favorite rooftop restaurants in the city.
It's a restaurant?
88th Street.
88th
This
Street.
is really a beautiful spot because from all around you get
88th
tremendous
Street.
views of the area. On one side, you can see Mount Arayat, which is a lone and active
Mount
volcano
Arayat.
that can be seen from all around Pampanga. And on the other, you can make out the ridgeline of the Zambales Mountains I mentioned earlier.
Pampanga.
Just stunning. So this evening I'm ordering one of the top sellers here. It's the pork steak with pepper sauce, and it comes with 2 side dishes. I'm also getting an iced tea, and the total for all of this is 420 pesos. Can you believe it?
To eat on a rooftop.
It's rare to find a rooftop restaurant in any city with prices like that.
That's what I said, on a
So
rooftop.
let's look at everything and answer today's burning question.
Uh-huh.
How much does it actually cost for me to live in the Philippines?
If I had to guess like a total amount that you spend yearly, American money, say about $5,000 or less. Pesos? Yeah, you lost me at that one. A million pesos. I don't know, bro.
I will
You
include
lost me at
several
that one.
items that I didn't mention earlier, like what I pay to get a haircut, contact
Oh, yeah,
lenses,
haircut,
and
contact lenses.
even a massage. Miscellaneous will include optional expenses like going out to eat, ordering food online, or even going out to the movies.
400, 200. So that's about, quick math, about 400, between 500, between that.
My
That's
Honda
not-
scooter
oh, wait, hold
and
up,
the
we got more.
associated fees are going to be on the side, but for most other payments, I will put that in the monthly expenses category. When we add
So $45,000. Oh wait, no, I'm tripping. That's 45,000 pesos. $938. Bruh.
everything together,
That's
for
so
the grand
cheap.
monthly total, it comes just below an estimated 28,600 pesos.
So in American money, you will be able to live here making 1,000 plus a year. Bruh, I make that in 2 weeks. With pesos, you'd be able to live here like a good 50,000 pesos. It depends where you live, how you eating. It depends how your life is. But the prices are crazy, man. These are cheap, very cheap prices. This might be one of the cheapest prices I ever seen.
It's
Prices
not nearly
are
as
so
cheap as it
cheap.
could be, but it's far below what you would be paying for luxury.
I can tell you this, I can go to the Philippines. I could probably stay for like 2 weeks and have a blast vacation. By me just bringing my American money, I will have a blast vacation. And I will have content on content.
living here in Southeast Asia.
Easy.
Of course, it's only a fraction of what I'd likely be paying
And I know I would have
anywhere
fun.
in the United States.
United States is expensive. So pricey. Oh my God. That's delicioso.
That looks so good. I'd better not let it get cold. Thank you so much for joining me today. My hope is that this has been interesting and beneficial for you.
This
It's
was
been a
good.
privilege and such a joy for me to live here in the Philippines for several years. And my desire is to pass on what I have learned to you through my personal experiences.
Wow.
Wherever your future global adventures lead, I wish you and your loved ones many happy trails ahead.
This video was needed because now I'm like, bruh, I have to visit the Philippines, especially if it's this cheap. If it's this cheap, I know I would have fun. I wouldn't stress or anything. I would have a blast vacation. The internet here in the Philippines is decent. I died laughing. He's being too polite. So I'm guessing the internet's not good. So I probably wouldn't be uploading any videos down there. Oh man, let me see what else we got in the comments. I like reading comments, man, before I end the video. I just love reading them. There are some long comments, so I'm not gonna read all of them. I guess I'll read them after this video's over. But this was needed. Hopefully y'all answered all my questions in the comments, man. Hopefully y'all answered all of the questions. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure you smash the sub, like the video. Go make sure you subscribe to Nate Hovey. Nate Hovey, make sure you subscribe to this man. He deserves 100K subscribers for sure. This was very needed. Anybody want to go to the Philippines or take a visit, I request for them to watch this video. Like, this is a really good video to watch if you want to know what prices are looking like. But like I said, living and doing vacations and all this other stuff is different when you're going out here. So prices will be different. With that being said, hopefully you enjoyed the video, man. Smash the sub, hit that notification bell. and go check out some more of my videos on the channel. I like this.
A la beauty queen, ahora we will make